about the maintenance on the Canam Ryker. I have a 2019 Canam Ryker Rally, so I can only speak on the 900 and what the maintenance cost is going to be. I called around a couple dealerships just to see what it will cost me for the 12,000 mile service. They recommend that you bring it in at 3,000 miles to have your vehicle inspected by an authorized Can-Am on-road dealer. At 3,000 miles, I guess it does its first visit at the dealership, and then you have your 6,000 mile inspection. You'll do an oil change, check engine coolant, just basic stuff. But on the bottom it says replace the fuel filter. I've never replaced the fuel filter on this, and I haven't seen anyone online replace the fuel filter. I'm pretty sure you have to open up the clamshell on it, and it's got something to do where the gas thing is, whatever. So I'm pretty sure that's where the fuel filter is. I haven't seen a video on it, and I'm not gonna attempt it. And maybe one of these other bigger YouTubers will do a video on the fuel filter, and I'll just follow along. Engine filter and clean the housing. Done that. I did the CVT filter and I did the air intake filter already. I switched that to a K&N filter, so that was good. Now you have the 12,000 mile service. They recommend you change the CVT belt and clean the drive pulleys. Replace the gearbox oil, replace the final drive oil, replace the brake fluid, spark plugs, engine filter, and clean the housing. Replace the fuel filter. The mile service, you're pretty much doing what you did at 6,000 miles plus whatever you need to do for 12,000 miles. So the first dealership I called, customer service was great. The guy was like willing to work the numbers over the phone for me and said, oh, don't worry about it, I'll get you a quote on the 12,000 mile service. He came in at around 800 bucks. And I asked him, is this for everything? He said, yes, that includes everything. I then reached out to a second dealership, and that dealership, customer service was horrible. He was like smacking his lips while he was trying to talk to me on the phone. He was probably eating or some shit. He then suggested I send him an email requesting the 12,000 mile service versus him asking me for my email to get a quote together and send it to me. I still went ahead and I emailed the fucker just because I wanted to see the numbers. Change oil filter, replace CVT filter, replace final drive oil, gearbox oil, flush brake front and rear, check tire PSI condition, check all fluids, lights, safety items, fault software. All those things came in at $980.96. I then emailed them back just because I wanted to see if that included the CVT belt, and he said no. He sent me back an email. He says, we do not do the CVT belt until the unit shows the transmission maintenance required message in the display. Belt, part and labor is $550 plus tax. So add another $550, you're looking at almost $1,500, over $1,500 in that 12,000 mile service. The first dealership quoted me at $800, was kind of leaving some items out, and I go ahead, drop it off, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, I didn't know that you didn't want to do that. So I did suggest that maybe I wouldn't do like the gear box oil thing. He's like, oh no, that's required in the 12,000 mile service, sir. And I was like, all right, let me see what I'm gonna do, and I'll give you guys a call back to schedule. And that's when I went ahead and contacted the second dealership. The second dealership kind of did the same thing. He just didn't include it. I caught it on that email, and then it came up another $550 to do the maintenance for 12,000 miles. Maybe go on YouTube and, you know, spend the winter months trying to figure out how to do the service. You can pretty much get it done on your own. If I got something wrong, I'm not an expert. This is just me giving you my personal experience on, you know, researching to get the 12,000 mile service. Leave a comment down below, or any suggestions you feel that might be needed for others to read and get some advice from yourself. This is one thing that I love about the community, is that everyone's willing to help one another. If there's anything about this video that you like, please like, comment, and subscribe.